Hola, Pre-K! Today we're reading a great book called The Grouchy Ladybug, because this week we're learning about bugs, and a ladybug is a kind of bug. And I'm going to read a lot of books by the same author and illustrator, and he is a very famous one. His name is Eric Carle. And Eric Carle wrote a lot of books, and he did a lot of illustrations using these kind of watercolor paints, you see? And so I'm going to read a lot of books by Eric Carle. Can you say his name? Eric Carle, yes. And here's a picture of him on the back. He loved to make beautiful art and write great books for kids. So if you want to be an illustrator or an author one day like Eric Carle, you can. He wrote the Brown Bear, What Do You See? Or What Do You Hear? And what's the other one? Oh, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. You know that one, right? So The Grouchy Ladybug. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the grouchy ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine. All mine," screamed the grouchy ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of himself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the grouchy ladybug. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and flew off, because ladybugs can fly. Did you know that? So as I read this, if you start to learn the words of the story, say it with me. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. These pages are kind of cool. They're nice and small, and they get bigger and bigger. And there's a clock to tell us what time it is up here. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. That's a praying mantis. Some of us saw that at recess one day. It's big and green, and it holds its hands up like it's praying. These are all insects right now. Soon there'll be animals, other animals. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. That's a kind of bird. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. That lobster has big claws. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. What do skunks do when they lift their tail? Does anyone know? What do you know? What do you think, Jackson? How about you, Damien? What can skunks do? They spray stinky stuff out of their, right out from where they lift their tail. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. What do you notice about the animals? Each page they get a little bit bigger. And so they are big enough. What do you think? How is he feeling, the grouchy ladybug? Do you think he wants to really fight them, or do you think he's nervous? So he says they're not big enough. Yeah, I think he's just nervous. So he's saying, "You're not big enough," and then he's leaving. It's not very nice of him, huh? You would never treat a friend like that, right? At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, right after lunch. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. What's he going to eat for lunch? The squirrel. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Can you say hyena? It's this animal. Lives in Africa. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Look how small the grouchy ladybug is compared to the hyena. It's like as big as his eye. I think that the hyena is plenty big enough. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. "Hey, you." Do you see it? It's so tiny up there, I barely see it. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Oh my gosh. I wonder if anyone will ever be big enough. What do you think is the next animal? What could be bigger than a gorilla? A rhino. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. You see it? "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhino, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. You can read it with me if you know how. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elefante. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "You're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. What could be bigger than an elefante? I'll give you a clue. It's something that lives in the ocean. It's a ballena, whale. Can you say ballena? Ballena. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and it flew off. Is the ladybug talking nicely? No, not at all. And they wasn't sharing the aphids in the beginning either. It's very grouchy and mean. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey, you, want to fight?" But it got no answer. Flippers can't talk, right? At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey, you, want to fight?" But it got no answer. So it flew on, kept flying and flying. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey, you, wanna fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap. It slapped him that it flew across the sea and across the land. Look how tiny it is, you can barely see it. Wow. Wonder where he's going to end up. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, hungry ladybug. Soon, all of the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You're welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. The end. There's Eric Carle again. Okay, everyone say bye, Eric Carle. Alright, my friends, my challenge for you today is I want you to think about how the grouchy ladybug was feeling, how he was acting. How was he being in the beginning of the story? Was he being very kind and using nice words, or was he being mean and grouchy, or was he being scared? How do you think he was acting in the beginning of the story? Okay, now I want you to think about the end of the story. At the end, when he was with the other ladybug, how was he feeling then? And how was he acting to the other ladybug at the end? Why do you think he was acting that way? What do you think, Caroline and Nora? What do you think, Lucia and Emma? I want you to go draw a picture of what the ladybug did in the beginning, how he was acting, if he was being nice and kind, or if he was being not so nice and kind and a little grouchy, and how he was acting at the end, and what he did to show. So you could go draw a picture right now, the beginning and end. All right, PK, have a great day.